Starting is not the hardest part. A lot of people come online, they say starting is the hardest part, starting to work out is the hardest part, trying to read every day is the hardest part, trying to complete a new task every day is the hardest part. I don't believe that. I believe that starting is the easiest part. That's as easy as it's ever going to get. Because I'll tell you right now, the hardest part about learning something new or trying to incorporate a new habit into your life is maintaining that. Making sure that you have the discipline to come back and do that every single day. Now, I don't get why people say that starting it is the hardest part. Once you start, it really doesn't take much to start actually. What all it takes to start is you to actually take action and get up. Now, I feel like starting for one day, that's easy. Doing it for a month or two or a year, that's the hardest part, what I've learned. It's really easy for us to just start. We make a whole complex system. We try to learn what's the best possible way for us to do this thing, what's the best possible way for us to monetize this business, what's the best possible way for us to post content every day. And we try to come up with these complex plans, like I'm gonna do this 3 times a day. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this at this time. We always try to like set a guideline for ourselves instead of just doing it freely, like doing it when we want to. Like I'm not saying doing it when you want to, just do it every couple months. I'm saying do it every day, but do it at the times that you want to do it. Don't make it feels like you're being forced to do it. Make it something that you feel like, oh, I'm gonna just do this when I got time. Not something that's being forced, like not something that you're being forced to do every single day. Because I believe once it starts to begin to feel like you're being forced to do it, it's not gonna be fun anymore. It's not gonna be something you want to learn to do. Like with me, I know maybe you guys are on the house sometimes too. You're living with your parents. You're about to do something on your own. You're like, oh yeah, I'm about to go clean this up just because I see it's a little dirty. And then as soon as you start, somebody says, go do that. It ruins the whole mood. It's like, I was just about to do it, and now that you told me to do it, I don't want to do it anymore. It's the same thing with habits and making new things, right? Once you feel like you're forced to do it and that you have to do it, that's when it begins to like fall apart. You're like, man, I really don't want to do this today. I'm tired. And it's 50-50. You can probably end up doing it anyway and staying disciplined. Or it's like, I'd say not even 50-50. It's more likely that you're not going to end up doing it, right? I also find this happening to myself a lot, right? I give myself the option. I feel like I'm forced to do something. Like recently with this course certification I've been taking, I feel like I'm forcing myself to take it. And that makes it way harder to complete it. It's like when you think of the end place that the result you could achieve, but at the same time you're like, man, I just don't feel like doing this right now. That's probably something that is going to take a long time to get over and for us to actually get past, right? So something else, right, that I really feel like we need to get over is the fact that you need to you need to start. Like you need to start. I know I was saying all that at the beginning, but once you start, like those first 30 days, that's probably gonna be the easiest. You're gonna feel like you're in the zone, like you're in flow state, right? But once you get past those 30 days, that's when like it really begins to kick in. It really begins testing you. Like you're sitting here like, I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do this. This is not for me. I don't have to be doing this right now. I could literally be doing anything else right now. If you can make it past that 30-day mark, like it I probably shouldn't be setting this like a 30-day mark as an example cuz that's really a short time if you think about it in our life. But I say if you can stay disciplined past that 30-day mark, you'll begin to see yourself change. You'll see that discipline actually come in and it'll become something that you want to do. You're like, oh, I've been doing this every day. It doesn't feel, say, you want it to feel as if your day's not right if you don't do this, right? Like, not that you're being forced to, but like, I don't feel okay doing this if I don't feel okay skipping this in my life. And I also saw this clip from this guy, right? He did this challenge 75 hard. You drink 2 gallons of water, you do 2 different workouts, you read non-fiction books. He finished 75 hard, right? But the thing is, once he was done, he felt like he still had to do these things. Like it was just a habit for him. He didn't feel right going throughout his day without doing it. And that's like I feel like we have to get to that point where we feel like it's not right for us not to do this. Like come on now. Like my day isn't a normal day for me if I don't complete this habit or task. Right? So starting is really the easiest part. That's the easiest part. Maintaining. maintaining. I've said that a lot in this video so far, but I really want to stress that fact. Maintaining is really what differentiates us from having a success in this path that we're trying to complete or not, or failing. If we can learn to maintain and learn how to actually keep things going and to keep doing them and not just give up on that 30-day mark and actually, figure out how to do this discipline. And also, I know a lot of people online are saying you have to force yourself to do it. You just have to stay disciplined. They take this hard way of approaching it, like this average self-improvement guru, right? Do this now, do this every day. This discipline routine, say stick to it, pick times. Maybe that's more productive, but a lot of us, we can't be like that. We have to have more freedom to it. Like me, for example, I can't live on that same system, doing things at 5 a.m. every day. As of right now, no, it doesn't work out for me. So I make sure I complete the task every day, but do I do it at the same time every day? No. Do I feel like, oh, I gotta complete this at 5 a.m. in the morning? Oh, I gotta do this before I eat? No. You just have to do it now. And also have a make sure you like and subscribe. That is the end of the video. But in the next video, I'll be describing the process I get through life to make sure I actually complete my task. Because I have this whole gamified system I use, rewards and everything. So yeah.